Welcome to B-Side Vintage in beautiful downtown Gainesville, Florida. Today we have a 1967 Gretsch Tennessean, also known as the Tenny. This was one of a handful of models that Chet Atkins endorsed for Gretsch starting in 1959. The earlier models of this, you will find the famous Gretsch Filtertron pickup. They only had a single pickup in that. This is a slightly later model in 1967 that has the Hylatron pickups in them. It features, obviously, the Gretsch Bigsby. This is synonymous, really, with some early Beatles stuff with George Harrison, but is also a great kind of rockabilly and bebop guitar that was also played by Brian Setzer of the Stray Cats for a while. Just going to go through some of the features of this guitar. So this is really common for a Gretsch setup. We see that we have two individual volume controls, one for the neck and one for the bridge pickup. Down here, this is an interesting little thing. This is what they call a standby switch. It's basically a kill switch in which the center position would be off, and then either to the left or to the right would basically turn the pickups back on so that we can get a signal. We have the ubiquitous master volume control that most Gretches have, and then up here we have our pickup selector. This is a really cool feature of Gretsch is this second knob here. This is kind of like a tone shift. So in the center, we're going to get a nice brittle, very twangy tone. This is going to be a treble shift here. And then the other way, we get a little bit of a bass shift. A lot of guys, when they play these, though, they really just kind of stay in the middle, and they use their volume control to get different tonal aspects out of it. Which is obviously going to be more responsive out of a tube amp. Right now I'm playing out of a Blues Junior. So let's demonstrate some of the cool tones we can get out of this thing. So this is going to be on the bridge pickup. Very good for that rockabilly brittle tone. Got a great snap from it. You get a little bit of that pop sound when switching the fingers. And then we're going to go to the far end of the spectrum, and we are going to switch to our neck pickup. Nice, beautiful, kind of creamy tones out of this thing. And then in the middle, you get a little bit of that frequency cancellation that you get in the middle position. This is with the tone shift, which some guys would use for your more kind of jazzy tones. Let's see what this thing can do with a little bit of dirt on it. A lot of guys don't like to use these kind of hollow body guitars for more rockin' stuff, but it's not unheard of. You see Josh Homme of the Queens of the Stone Age do it. Tim Armstrong of Rancid does it. It is done sometimes. It has to be done carefully. Now, the interesting thing about this, too, is you'll see that we have our typical F holes, but the F in these F holes stands for faux. These are painted on. This is a hollow body, but it does not expose the insides. So let's see what this sounds like with a little bit of dirt on it. The bridge position. This is what we're going to sound like in the neck position. A lot warmer, good rhythm tone. You could actually get away with some cool kind of AC/DC style stuff with this guitar. So forth. My absolute favorite kind of style with this guitar would be your more rockabilly kind of vibes, your Scotty Moore style of playing. So we have this for sale on our Reverb as well as in our shop located at 601 South Main Street here in Gainesville, Florida. Thank you very much.